Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a little hot minute since I filmed for you guys. It's just honestly, it's not like I don't try. A lot of times I do actually do a video. I actually filmed a halo tutorial that you guys have requested, and everything looked fine to me from like where I'm recording. You know, I could see myself on the little screen. But then when I uploaded it and I went to to edit, I saw that I was like completely blurry, and it just gets a little frustrating sometimes. You know, I'm not trying to put excuses out there or anything like that, but you know, it's just me, and it's a lot of things that I'm doing on my own, so it does become challenging. I do want to also try to venture out into making like more fun videos and not like your typical tutorial. What I wanted to do for you guys today was film a video that was highly requested on my nails. So I did a little video on TikTok and Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on there, be sure to follow me. I'll provide the links down in the description bar. But I basically, oh yeah, and I almost forgot like my intro, but you know, if you want to chit chat with me and talk about some fun stuff, then keep on watching. So yeah, so basically I did a little mini like video showing you guys how I did my first acrylic nail set, and I'm so proud of myself, and I'm gonna share all the good stuff that I got, and I really can't wait to show you guys because it's something that I didn't think I was gonna be able to do. So let's just, you know, get into it. So the funny thing is, if you guys been so a little backstory, you know, if you guys been following me on Instagram for a while, you know that I always have my nails done. It even got to the point where they were my real nails and I just wrapped them in acrylic. You know, when the quarantine happened and all the salons were shut down and everything like that, it was just, you know, the right thing to do to take the acrylic off and cut my nails. And I did try to do like manicures, gel manicures, or even press-on nails, and none of it was really working out for me. You know, I'm a mom of 3 kids. It's extremely hard to like do everything that I do and not have like acrylic, you know what I'm saying? So I just kind of left it like that. And last year around the holidays, once everything was like getting back to normal, I tried to contact a couple of nail techs to get my nails done, and it's just like our schedules conflicted. It just really wasn't working out, and I'm like, you know what, it's like not meant to be, because I really was trying not to go to like a salon, you know. I mean, I love beauty, but I don't want to expose myself to anything. I mean, you know, everything that's going around in the world right now, you know, as much as I love beauty and I try to keep my channel and my socials all positive and like fun, but at the end of the day, you know, there are a lot of things going on, and I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm out getting my nails done every 2 weeks just to get my nails done, and you know, I could catch something outside and bring it back to my family. So you know, I really have been like in my own little bubble. So enough with the babbling. So the other day, literally like 3 days ago, I woke up and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my nails. Now, I do want to put a little disclaimer out there. You know, I am not a nail technician. You know, I am not a nail professional. This is literally just me showing you guys because it was highly requested what I got. And, you know, I'll talk a little bit about like the process of what I was doing or what I picked up from the different tutorials and stuff like that. But, you know, if you're looking to be a professional, you know, I mean, it doesn't hurt to just see the things that I got. But I recommend you, you know, try to keep up with somebody who really knows what they're doing. But my goal isn't to open up a business, you know. It's just really to just be able to do my own nails. To be honest, I didn't want to purchase things that were too pricey because I figured, what if I'm not good at it? Like, I don't want to have a bunch of stuff just laying around and then I can't make it work. So a couple of the things I was like, if it doesn't work, I could use it for makeup, or I could just play around with it, whatever the case is, you know. But I didn't really want to invest into something that is most likely better than what I got, because I wanted to first see if I could do it, you know what I mean? But I didn't want to buy anything that was like too cheap either, because sometimes products really make a difference. First thing that I purchased was this xoxo LED UV nail lamp. So it pretty much looks like this. It's pink, it's super cute, and it's extremely lightweight. Like, I'm not gonna front, when I first opened it, I was like, oh my god, like, is this gonna work? Because, you know, it feels so lightweight, like it's super light. But it actually did pretty well. So the only thing is that it comes with a USB, so it doesn't have like the box, but I have a bunch of them laying around, so that wasn't an issue. And I also have outlets that are, you know, you can just plug this in, and you can see the cord is not very long, but I used it on my vanity, so it wasn't an issue either, but just something to mention. So it basically has 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 90 seconds. And then as you're drying the nails, there's like a little timer, so it shows the numbers. And what I really like about this is that it's motion sense. So if you move your hand, like even if it's not done, it shuts off. Let's say you put it for 90 seconds and you just take your hand out, it'll keep going. Like this one does, and it'll shut off. So I thought that was pretty dope. And this came with quite a few things. It came with these little clips, which I thought were so freaking cute. So basically these are like soak off, like, you know, to soak off the gel or your acrylic. So basically you could just grab a cotton ball soaked in 100% acetone, you put it in there, you put it on the nail, you let it do its thing, and then you could file it or drill it off. So I actually, when I was purchasing my stuff, not everything came at the same time. So I did practice on one finger, like just with the machine, because I wanted to, like, that was my biggest thing, was getting to work with the nail drill and really like practice the motion of it, you know what I'm saying? And I did put an acrylic, I mean not acrylic, I'm sorry, I did put a tip on without acrylic because I hadn't received the acrylic yet. So I put the tip on and I was just letting it, you know, rock there. I was like just chilling with it for the whole day, just like a random thumbnail. I literally slept with it to the next day. And then I actually applied the gel polish because I wanted to test out this first. You know, I tested everything that I received, I tested it out before I did my full set, because you never know. I remember a while back when I first ordered my ring light, I ordered it on Amazon, I got it, and when I plugged it in, it didn't even work. So that was one brand, and I just returned it and I switched to like a whole different brand. I know sometimes those things happen, but I would have been real upset if I did my whole set and then something didn't work. So I highly recommend you test out some stuff, you know, before you get straight into it. But that's what I did. I was testing out to see if this really worked, how I like the gel polish. So I applied the gel polish. Once that was done and I was seeing that everything was working, I cut the nail, I put acetone in a cotton ball, and I let it chill there. I kid you not, like maybe not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and it was like dissolved. I was like shook, but it didn't have any acrylic on it, so that's something to keep in mind, because I don't really like that whole bowl method. I feel like it gets so messy and you get acrylic everywhere, and just something about my whole hand dipped in acetone don't sit right with me, you know. But these actually, at first I was like, I'm probably not even gonna use this, but they came in handy. So this also came with the, and I paid, I'm not gonna know the price of everything, but I do know I paid $13.99 for this, and it came with the clips, and it came with something else. What did it come with? Oh, all right here, let me show you guys. I probably should have laid everything out, but I was like, let me just get into it. All right, so it came with these tools, which help to push the cuticles back, and this bad boy right here. Now the only thing, these two worked amazing. Like, they're literally like stainless steel, amazing. Like, I was like, I don't think I've ever used this. I've used like the plastic ones, but I was like, ooh, this literally cleaned out my cuticle really well. So if you get like a lot of skin buildup, I definitely would recommend this. And then this is the only thing that I'm having a little bit of trouble working with, because you see how, like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to remove this thing. I already have one though, so I was like, whatever, if this is the only non-functioning thing, it's not a big deal. But I have a feeling that this is just locked or something. I'm gonna try to figure it out. If not, it is what it is. But I already have one, so I was able to clean up my cuticle with that. But yeah, so all of this came together for $13.99. So, and I really do love this. I read the instructions on the gel, because you know every gel polish is different. And real quick before I continue, because I wanted to really quickly mention my about my chains. You guys always ask me about it, even though I posted on my Instagram. For those of you who are new or who are just tuning in, these are from Get Signatured. So I'm also going to provide their link down in the description bar. But basically my nameplate and this little chain right here with the M These are all from Get Signatured, and you guys could use code Maddie, and I'll provide that in the description bar as well, so you guys, you know, get some money off your purchase. But I totally love it, and you guys always ask me about this, so be sure to check them out. They have really, really cute stuff. All right, so back into what else I got. Okay, so let me show you guys the nail accessories. So I purchased these nail accessories. I believe I paid like $14.99 or 15 bucks for it. Now, like I said, there's probably cheaper options out there, but you know, it's just, I was also trying to go off reviews, but sometimes, you know, I feel like reviews could be tricky because sometimes people really don't know what they're doing. Not that I'm trying to, like, you know, play anybody, but it's true. Sometimes people are not fully aware of what they're doing or whatever. But I like to look more to see, like, the quality of things, you know, because sometimes you could tell something's like not that great quality. But I'm really happy with this purchase. So it basically came with these two brushes, and what I loved is like a lot of these things came like in a little type of kit. Like, it was real cute. So it came with these two brushes. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is like the little ball point, like to pick up, you know, the gems and put them on just like that. And this, I believe, you can use to also apply maybe bigger stones or to clean up like the sides. So I already used this one and it worked amazing. And then it came with these tweezers, which are angled like this, which is really nice too, because you're able like to pick up the stones and stuff like that. I also used this for like the stars, and it came out, it really did help me. And then this is, I believe, a wax pencil. I haven't sharpened it or anything like that. I haven't used it yet, but I'm pretty excited to use this too. I'm like, if I can't get this done, then at least I can always use these stones for makeup. So basically it came with these little stones, which look like this. And I actually used these right here. I actually encapsulated my nails, which means like it's the stones and stuff are like in the acrylic, which I was like, yo, I'm crazy, because to do this for the first time, I was just really like, we going in or we going home, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just went all for it. But you know, sometimes you just gotta be that way. You gotta just go for it. And then it came with these little flakes. I also used these, I believe. I think I used some of these too. But it comes with a lot, as you can see. And I love how each thing has like its own case. And then I also got these little pearls here, which I think these would be awesome for like really, really long nails. But I might actually just use this to play around with makeup. But these, super, super cute. Bunch of colors, very colorful. Then we have some little rhinestones and another cute little accents there. I'm trying to check to see if you, I hope you guys can see. And then it also came with more little rhinestones, different colors, different sizes in the same color. So super, super cute. And these, like all silver little rhinestones, also in different like sizes. And they're very sparkly. I don't know how they look on camera, but they're very sparkly, which I love. And then we got some rose gold accents, which is really cute because we have like some seashells. We have some starfish here. I think this is like a moon or something. Feathers, really cute, like random shapes. And then these were the gold accents that you guys saw I used. I didn't use any of these. These are more like geometrical shapes, like triangles and stuff like that. And then these are the ones that I use. So it comes with stars. I use the crescent moon here. But very, very cute. A lot of you seem to be very interested in the gold. So if you're not trying to get like all that color, you could probably just type in like gold nail accessories. I'm sure there's like something like that. But I wanted like a bunch of colors, a bunch of sets, you know, so I could play around with it. The thing that I got was this acrylic nail clipper. I totally recommend you get one of these because it was so easy to cut the nail. I mean, I've seen some people do it with nail clippers and stuff like that, but it's much harder. If you could get yourself tools that are gonna make things easier for you, I think that's why it was a little bit smoother for me, because I try to get like as much as I could, you know, to get me started, you know what I'm saying? So, and these are super cheap. I think I paid like $3.99 for this. And it worked really, really well. And I love how like I got everything pink and girly, you know. Real cute. Okay, so then now I want to talk about the brush. So if you guys are not familiar with acrylic brushes, you know, they use a certain type of brush and they also come in numbers. I wasn't really aware of that. You know, I knew the style of brush, but I didn't know they come like in numbers, you know. But I mean, I pretty much had an idea because makeup brushes are the same way. But I got this brush from Nameplate, which is a Kolinsky brush. And like, look how cute. I honestly feel like you could sell me anything on Amazon. Like, I think that's what made me want to buy it even more. But okay, so when I did my research, I saw a lot of people using the number 12 brush and the number 14, which are a little bit bigger. I have very small nail beds. I don't know if you can see, but like, see, if I put this brush against my nail, you see how it covers up like almost my whole nail. So I was a little hesitant on getting the bigger brush because you know, it's obviously gonna pick up more acrylic, and I'm like, you know, it's not like I'm trying to work on clients where you need something that's gonna be in a different size, something that's gonna fit everyone, and you also want a brush that's gonna be a little bit faster, you know, because you're trying to do a great job, but you want to be quick. It's the same thing as a makeup artist, you know. So that wasn't the case here, you know. I'm like, I don't want to get a brush that's too big and then I feel like I can't handle the acrylic. So I went with the number 8 brush, which looks like that. Now I actually loved it. I felt like it worked great. It really didn't pick up so much acrylic to where I felt like I couldn't handle it. And more than anything, I didn't get any acrylic like on my fingers, you know. Now because these nails are really long, it was a little bit challenging, like at some parts, to try to bring it down. Like, it took me a little bit longer. So I'm gonna play, I was gonna go ahead and jump in and just get the number 12 brush, but I was like, you know what, let me play around with this one first, and if I still feel like I want to go ahead for that number 12, then I might as well just have both, you know what I mean? But if you know, if you have a bigger nail bed, or you just want to play it safe and get what the professionals get, I would recommend the 12 or the 14. You know, try to review the two and see which one you think might work. But I went with the number 8, and so far it is a smaller brush, but I just felt like I had more control, if that makes sense. Even on my face, I tend to work with a lot smaller brushes. But yeah, so far so good. And the only thing is, you want to make sure you keep these clean. After I used it with the acrylic, I took acetone and just really kind of just soaked off all the acrylic off of it, you know, because you don't want it getting lumpy. Tips, I did mess up. I didn't get the correct tips. So I knew I wanted to go for a coffin shape. I love stiletto, but I wanted to try coffin, you know, for the first time, because stiletto is a little bit more, I feel, complicated, you know, to get them all even. And I don't know, I just wanted to try this coffin shape. So I was doing my research and I saw that some of them already come with that shape, and I'm like, yes, you know, might as well go for something that's gonna make it easier for me, like I said. Now the only thing is, and maybe you guys are gonna learn something here, but okay, this is what it's called. It's from the BTA art box. I'll tell you guys why I got the wrong nails. I still made it work though. Let me grab a big one so you can see. So you see how the bottom is rounded? These are meant for press-on nails, and I didn't realize, because on the website it did say tips, so I was just like, add to cart, you know. I didn't really go hard about it, but these, you press down like that. You see how it fits the cuticle? I don't know if you can see. Let me see. See how like it just fits right there? So that's what it's meant for. It's meant to be used as a press-on, because when you're doing the tips like with acrylic, you want to put it, you know, you usually do it like right here, and you want it to go from edge to edge. Now because I do have really small nail beds, I was able to make this work, but you guys could see, look, like I can't even really bend the nail. It's so thick. So once I got them, I already knew. I was like, damn, I got the wrong one. When I put the tip on and I glued it on with the drill, I seen a lot of nail techs, which is funny because when I've gotten my nails done, I don't really recall them doing this stuff, but on YouTube a lot of nail techs were doing it, where they were filing down the false tip to match with your natural nail. So when I did that with this, it blended really nice, and I was like, okay, I think I could still pull it off. So that's why I ended up doing them. I mean, and they still look really, really cute, but these are not the ones I would recommend if you're trying to do like actual tips. If you want to do press-on nails, I would definitely recommend these because they're very thick, very solid, like really, really good quality. And I know this brand also sells like the other tips, but what I did was I ordered this yesterday and it came in today. I got the correct tips. So these are from EC Basket Nails Gaga. But you guys could literally just, you know, type in tips. But I'm just giving you this information so you guys know. You're going to see what I mean right now. So you see how this one is curved? Maybe I should do like a side by side, right? Hold on. So you guys see the difference? See how these are curved? So this is gonna fit from edge to edge, and that's gonna really cover the nail really, really well. Make sure that you don't get any water or anything like that. And these are a little bit thinner. I was a little skeptical because, like I said, on the reviews, people be saying all kinds of things. Everybody's like, oh, these nails are too thin or whatever. But I actually really wanted the nail like that, and this nail is straight, which I also wanted because my natural nails grow with a curve. So when I put tips that are too curvy, like once they start to grow, they kind of like end up looking a little too witchy, and you know, I don't really like that. So this time I knew I wanted something a little bit more straight where I could try to get a nice little curve with the acrylic instead of the nail. So, and these weren't really curved either, the ones that are for the press-ons. But yeah, so I actually got the correct tips this time, which I'm very excited because I'm like, if I was able to make it work for my first time with those thick ass nails, then I'm pretty sure I'll be able to finesse these. So I'm excited, and the quality seems really, really good too. So I can't wait to try them. So once I soak these off, I'm gonna do my next set with these. But like I said, I'll provide the link. But this was something I felt like I really wanted to share with you guys because I didn't want nobody out there making the same mistake as me. And when I get my head into something, I get impulsive and I'm just like, just get it. And I didn't realize it until it already got here. I feel like I'm talking so much, but it's like so much that I gotta tell you guys. So yeah, so that was a little situation with the tips. And you know, that was that. So the next thing let's talk about is the drill. So this is what I was a little bit nervous about because this machine right here scares me. It scared me when I would get my nails done, and it's, you know, now I'm not so scared, but it is a little scary because, you know, I've had people cut me and it's like, this is what I was most terrified, not even the acrylic. I was most terrified of using this damn machine. Now the one that I purchased is called the Cadrim. Let me show you what the box looks like. So it looks like that, and it looks like this out of the box. This is also really, really lightweight, which I love. So this actually comes like with, you know, an original like outlet, and it comes with you know, the little thing or whatever, and here it has the on or off switch. It also have the on or off switch here, and then this is what you use to adjust like the speed, you know. And I kept everything on like low. The lowest setting possible is what I kept it on. Now with this machine, if the setting is put all the way down and you turn this on, it won't even turn on. So I seen in some reviews where people like, oh, it doesn't work anymore. And I'm like, I wonder, because for a second it happened to me and I was like, oh my God, don't tell me this doesn't work. But then I turned this and I realized that the setting was just off. So that's just something to keep in mind if you guys end up purchasing this one. But it actually worked really great. It came with a bunch of different nail bits and like the things you need to file the nails. Now that's something I'm still learning. I'm not 100% on like solid on that, but I do know that the higher the number, the less sharp it is. Like it's a lot softer. So I played around with two of them. I used one to kind of smooth out my natural nail, prep my nail for the acrylic, and then I used one that looked a little bit more aggressive to sand down like the acrylic and stuff. But yeah, and it also comes with this. So once I have my thing set up properly, like it's cute that you could just have it like that, and it has like a little bed or whatever. And then it also came with 3 bags of like the little sanding things. I don't even know what these are called, but you know what I'm talking about. So I've been doing some research because I do see like the numbers online, but I feel like I can't tell which ones these are. Like oh no, these, you see, these are different. All three of them look different. But yeah, so we're still learning, but it pretty much came with all of that. And now this machine, I really actually felt like it was amazing. I was nervous because, like I said, the reviews, and I have no idea about nail drills, but that one, I think I paid like $25 for that. But yeah, I did, like I said, I really didn't practice much. The night before I did my nails, when some of my things came in, this was one of the first things that came, and I plugged it in right away. I put all the pieces in, and I started, you know, really playing around with my natural nails and trying to learn the motion of the drill. And I really just took my sweet time, because you don't want to cut yourself with that, you know what I mean? And I didn't, like, I was real nervous, especially to do my left hand, you know, I mean, to do my right hand. It was a little bit scary, but to be honest with you guys, I'm so shook because it's been 3 days already and I have like no lifting whatsoever. And sometimes I would get them professionally done, and like by now it would be something, because I wash my hands a lot. I do a lot of dishes, I cook. I mean, you know, it's a lot. So especially when I'm, you know, even when I'm doing my makeup, I'm constantly washing my hands. So I'm very, very impressed for it being my first time. You know, sometimes you gotta push yourself. Even if it doesn't work out, you just keep trying. So now let's jump into the fun stuff. Like I said, I did some research and I saw a lot of people using the Mia Secret acrylic system. Now, I'm not trying to be a sheep or anything, but if there's a professional who's using something and they know way more about it than I do, you know, I'm gonna kind of try that out, because I'm gonna assume it's good and that it works, you know. So that's what I purchased. I went with the Mia Secret clear acrylic powder, because I wanted to be able to, you know, have that option of doing it clear or just being able to put something else on top, like polish or something. And then I got the liquid monomer. For both of these, I think it was $25. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure. But you basically get 4 ounces of each. The only thing I will tell you though is that you definitely go through a lot of monomer, which is that purple liquid that you see them like dip in between the acrylic. And I didn't get a little glass thing, but I did find like a shot cup in my kitchen. But I do want to get like the actual one, and even this one, like, I still gotta clean it. I didn't really clean it all the way. I actually filled this up to like right here, and I ended up using almost the whole thing. So I do know that this is gonna last me a long time, but I already know that I'm gonna have to be buying like this alone, and they do sell it by itself. But yeah, so that's the only thing. I do wish that this came with like a bigger size, but so far so good. And I know some people commented like that this acrylic is runny, and I honestly didn't have that problem with it, but it's hard for me to say because I have nothing to compare it to. I haven't tried any other acrylic, so maybe as time goes on I'll try dabbling into the nail world, you know what I mean? But for now, this is gonna do. And then the next thing that I bought was the Modelones. I hope I'm saying that right. But this is the Nail Dehydrate Nail Primer Kit. Now, they also sell acrylic, and I'm not too sure about how the quality of their acrylic, but it seems to be a professional nail company. So I'm kind of curious on purchasing that, you know, to see how it works. But this right here worked amazing. So just like makeup, I'm pretty sure if you've ever gotten your nails done, you see that they always put like a clear thing on before, you know, they do the acrylic. So it's basically primer. So now I will tell you, when I've gotten my nails done, I've only seen them do one thing. I've never seen them do two. And when I was doing the YouTube, when I was watching the YouTube tutorials, I seen a lot of girls talking about nail dehydrator and then the primer. So I was like, I want that, because, you know, it definitely helps prevent with lifting. And like I said, I am constantly cooking, doing dishes, things of that nature. And even when I would get my nails professionally done, like, I always had some kind of lifting going on. So I was like, if I can add an extra product that's gonna try to be like a super glue, then I want to try it. So what I did first was I put the nail dehydrator, like once I put the tips on, you know, and you file the tips and you're ready for the acrylic process, I put the nail dehydrator just on the, you just want to put it on the area of your nail. You don't have to put it like on the whole thing. So I put it on my natural nail, and then I went in with the primer right after. And then I started with the acrylic. I didn't do all 10 hands at the same time. Because even like, to me, it's like, maybe my, you know, it's like with makeup. You know, I would never put something if I'm not going to work on it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So I did one hand at a time. So I did the nail dehydrator primer, did my acrylic, and then I did the same step to my right hand. But so far, I feel like these really work because I don't have any lifting whatsoever. And like I said, I know it's only been 3 days, but I've been doing everything like normal because I really wanted to see, you know, how long my nails are gonna last, because I'm like, I need to do what I normally do, because if something, you know, say I get lifting or whatever, I know what I need to practice on, you know what I mean? But I really recommend these two. I felt like, or just any you know, whatever, if you already have a brand you like, but definitely the dehydrator and primer, not just the primer. But you know, if you feel like you don't have lifting problems and you just want to get the primer, then go ahead and do. Next thing that I got was the nail bond glue, which looks like this. Now this was pretty pricey for a nail glue, because you know, you see them like in the beauty supply, like $1, $2. This one cost me $10, but like I said, I wanted something strong and something that was gonna hold, and this glue is no joke. When I was practicing on my thumb and I put that nail on, like, it doesn't, you know how some glues you could have a little playtime to, like, say you put it on crooked, you could fix it. That ain't happening with this. It's sticking on. So I was glad, because I'm like, yes, this is like no joke. But I also wanted, you know, I had to be careful, because I'm like, I gotta make sure that I'm really on point with putting the nail down and that it's not crooked, because I'm gonna have no time to fix it. But yeah, so far so good. And also, when I was practicing on my thumb, I told y'all I didn't have the acrylic yet. So I put it down, I glued it on with this glue, and I started drilling just to blend it out, just to see, you know, work with the machine. And I showered, I went to sleep with it. The next day I still had it on with no acrylic, and this nail did not pop off. I had to literally soak it with acetone. I bought this based off the reviews, to be honest with you. This is called the Beetles Gel Polish. This is the top coat and the base coat. And I love this because this is no wipe. You know, if you know about gel nails, even if you don't know, sometimes the gel polish, after the UV gel, you have to run some alcohol or something to get off that like little sticky residue. But this, I did not have to wipe it off at all. So I really like that, because anything that just, you know, is quick and it works, I was happy about it. And on the box it says dry for 90 to 120 seconds. I did 120 seconds and it worked out great. So I'm curious to see, like, if they have, you know, to check out their colors. A lot of you told me they have beautiful colors, so I'm definitely gonna check that out. But yeah, like I said, Beetles, very good. So I'm really happy with everything that I got. Is that everything? I believe that's everything. Oh no, okay, so that's everything that I did my nails with. Now I do have a nail file. I had a random nail file because I do my own pedicures. I've always done them. You know, I used to go to the salon, but even when I was pregnant, I just do my own pedicure. Like, I don't trust nobody with my feet. I have this thing with my feet where, like, they have to look perfect, you know, and I do that myself. So some stuff I do already have, like the buffer and everything, but I want to keep my pedicure stuff for that, and then my nail, you know, my fingernail stuff separate. So I used what I had there, but I did just purchase this. So this comes with 5 buffers, and then I think, like, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 nail file, and it's, you know, big. I feel like I'll have control over really getting that shape. So even with these, I feel like I could have got them much sharper, but I was using like any little handy nail file that I had, and it was small, so it was a little bit hard to really like work with the nail. I also try to drill the sides a little bit with the nail drill. So let's see how my next set comes out with this. But I think I paid $5 for this, which is like an amazing deal, because I know one of these in some beauty supply stores is like $2 by itself. So I'll let you guys know what I think about the nail file. But I can't wait to see what else I come up with, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. I know you guys have been requesting tutorials, but it's my first time, so I'm like, I don't want to be like doing it and then I'm teaching you guys that way, and it's like totally wrong. So I'm like, let me get better supplies. As far as like, for example, the nail file, I didn't even have the correct nail file. I got the wrong tips. So I was like, okay, maybe like in another set or two, I think I'll be ready to film for you guys. Even if it's wrong, you guys want to see it, so I'll just show you how I did it. You know what I mean? Here we go again. If you guys want to take a look, and I'm so happy. I know they're not perfect, but you know, I'm just so proud of them. It's like, you know, my little new babies. Just so thankful for you guys. I want to tell you that I love you so much. And let me know if you guys purchase these things, or if you even have recommendations on acrylic, whatever it is. If you know something, put your girl on. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.